Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle, the Miracle Maker here, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. Oh, I gotta move this over here. I was doing Zoom, which my camera has to be in a different place for Zoom than it does for YouTube. So, how are you guys? Let me tell you about the pattern in my life and how I'm using it to heal and why this is the subject of today's video. So I, as many of you know, am an energy healer. I love to use my intuitive psychic gifts to help people to heal in the deepest ways possible. Sometimes we're peeling back the layers and sometimes we're going to the very, very deep of it. It just depends on the person and how ready they are. I personally love to go deep. I've had, for the month of January, a free or pay what you felt like you wanted to pay sessions, kind of to practice some new intuitive skills that I acquired. And this last week, I had 5 sessions scheduled for the week. Considering I work from like 1 to 4 in the afternoon, 5 sessions was pretty awesome. And so I had these 5 sessions scheduled, and 4 had to reschedule. Now, having a reschedule here and there is not usually too big of a deal, but to have so many show up right at the same time is thank you, is a big deal. So this is the thing. If something is occurring a lot, look at it because something's going on. And story time with Anne. Wait, are you Anne, my Anne? Like, come learn and grow with me? Okay, anyway, hi, Anne. Glad you're here and watching. Okay, so it's been a crazy week. I was sick. Oh, I'm so glad I do. I love you. Okay. I love Anne. Anne's so beautiful and so much fun, and she has so much to share. It's amazing. So if you have these patterns, like these things happening over and over again, this your kid channel. So do you like tell stories to kids and stuff? Like read books to them and stuff? I'm going to go check out your channel. I have kids and I think it sounds fun. Okay. Okay. So I have, so I look at it. What's going on in my life that has created a kind of like a problem? Like, why is this repeating and repeating? And I look into myself and I notice how I feel about it. And so for me, the fact that there was somebody didn't get home on time, somebody else had another event they were going to, somebody else ended up working late, another person was scheduled to work late or to work, like she's a nurse, and so she was scheduled. So there's all these things that were more important than me. And that is how I felt about it. And so that's what I was able to trace back and look at. I was feeling like everybody else's stuff was more important than me. And so I was able to use that as a catalyst for healing. Yay for healing. Yes, definitely Anne. She just said, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love her. Okay. I love you, Anne. I just want you to know that. Okay. So here's the amazing thing about this, because I'm going to work with these people again. They showed up for me and helped to create this pattern in my life so I could see what was going on for me. And then when I do the healing work for them, I can sit down and we can look at the session going, you had to reschedule. How many other things in your life are you having to reschedule? You rescheduled because work ended up coming and it was more important, your healing, or this other thing is more important than your healing, or whatever kind of things. Because I take the fact that they had to reschedule and the first things we talk about, and those things together help us to guide the situation. So just as they were a pattern for me, it shows up as a pattern for them. We play roles in each other's lives, and the whole point of all of this is to help us to create learning team healing. I love you too. Oh, you're so sweet. What is team healing? I don't know what that is. I'm very curious. So it's so I get to use the patterns that they show up for me, and then I get to turn around and, as a healer, help them use these same patterns that they showed up in the same experience with, to help them heal. And it's pretty awesome. And we do them all the time. If you are a person who okay, I see what you're saying, gay team healing. I get it, because I'm healing, they're healing, we're all healing. It's amazing. It's like, oh, I just love it. Okay, so if you're a person who is constantly being told the same thing by multiple people, take it to heart. Not like saying that they're right, but look inside of yourself. Well, where am I showing up that way? Because if so many people are saying that, then maybe there's some truth to it. And it's not a judgment. It's just a chance for you to look at yourself and say, what do I need to take care of inside of me? And if you really, truly can't find where you are showing up the way that they are, and sometimes it really hurts to recognize that, oh, wow, I was being that way in this situation or in this part of my life. Sometimes it really hurts to recognize that part of ourselves, but when we recognize it, we can forgive and we can heal and we can love and move on, and that's awesome. But sometimes we can't find it at all, and then we can ask some other questions, like why are they perceiving me this way, or what is it about me that they're perceiving this way, and recognize that maybe something that you see as a strength in yourself is triggering them. It gives you a chance to recognize that. So we have all these patterns in our lives that we can use. And that's one of the things that I do when I work with the energy of homes, is I help people to look at the patterns in their homes, in their stuff. It's pretty awesome that the session I just did with somebody, we were working on overwhelm, because my project I was working on in my home right before they came on for the session was a project that I felt overwhelmed for. I think that's kind of funny how we attract people in these kind of situations to us. Like, I'm feeling overwhelmed, so I attract people that feel overwhelmed. But also I can look at, what is it about my project that overwhelms me? And then what is it in my life that kind of is the same way? So my project, I feel overwhelmed because not everything has a home. So in myself, what's something else that it feels like there's not everything for a home? What's interesting about it is this area of my home or my room I've associated with hobbies and travel and having fun. And as I'm thinking about it in my life, it feels really hard to find a home for my hobbies. When am I want to continue to learn the violin. When do I fit that in? And I want to continue to practice French. When do I fit that in? And I want to create this trip, but when do we create time for this trip? And I can realize that my stuff that doesn't have a home is akin to me not having a home in my time for these kind of things. And so I can look at the patterns like that. I love patterns and I love using them to help me heal. And that's kind of my thoughts for today. I just wanted to share those. Thank you, Anne, for watching live. I'm so glad you were here. And yeah, it's been a crazy week. Sick people, birthdays. It's been one of those kind of weeks that getting on, and I'm like, it's Friday and I haven't done YouTube since last week. So here I am. Thank you. Anne said amazing points. She's so awesome. If you haven't checked out Anne, you need to check out hers. She's got Come Learn and Grow With Me. That is an amazing channel. She's constantly sharing information on improving our lives and drinking water. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go check out her story time so I can see what her stories that she reads to kids is like. Maybe I'll send her a book to read. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for coming. Remember to let your light shine big, bright light, and beautiful, and be the incredible you that you were designed to be. And I will see you guys next time.